But you have two votes.
You have two votes for the two people. Ah, now we know. State. Yet will not be in, not even tomorrow.
We don't know.
I don't know, but you want to be in. Well, of course you can. Of course, of course.
Proceed without reject. We can't proceed without court will not be interested.
Want to be properly constituted.
Court will not be properly constituted. And we are going to
No, Janasa, you will be bored.
this one is saying we don't like peace. Right. No, the other one. A problem. Edison. So, did you see the injunction?
Congratulations.
Many a times I tell you things and you take long to believe.
The conspirator.
Hmm?
The conspirator.
Tell you things and you don't want to believe.
Afande Bibiana, you recall, informed the court that on the 2nd of November 2023, you arrived at the home of the Katanga, Batise, Lugu, Owini, Orio Court at around 10 in the morning. Is that correct?
Yes, my lord.
Also, your evidence that you had an interaction with the accused persons at the scene, the members that, with the 3 officers, 4.
Your pardon, please.
Sorry?
I beg for your pardon.
Is it true that you had an interaction with the accused at the scene while you were with those 4 officers, Batise, Olugu, Owin, and on with Oriokot?
Could you be specific?
Sorry?
Could you be Yes, my lord. The interaction with the
In the company of Batise, Olugu, Owin, and Oriokot. Yes?
Yes, my lord.
Thank you. Lord, can the witness be availed exhibit E60? That is the SOCO report. You have the report? Can you confirm to this court that report was addressed to you as the regional, rather the division CID officer in your role at the time?
Yes, my lord.
That report is dated 2nd January 2024, yes?
Yes, my lord.
2 months after the incident.
Yes, my lord.
And you can also confirm to this court that you made your statement on the 3rd of April 2024.
Yes, my lord.
I take it that this report was issued approximately 3 months before your statement, correct?
Yes.
I'm sure you read through that report, did you not?
I did.
It is also your evidence, madam, that Otai narrated to you 3 different accounts or versions of what transpired at the home of the Katanga. Did you say that?
Yes, my lord.
Lord, can she be given exhibit B19, a police statement? B19? Diana, in that police statement of yours, you don't have the 3 alleged versions which you say Otai told you while we are at the scene on the 2nd of November 2023. Do you? Hmm?
Has
Does it have the 3 versions?
some of the versions, my lord.
Does it have the 3 versions? 2. Which version is missing?
The last version,
Which is
where he was at Bogorobi Health Center, Patricia came with the mother in the vehicle.
yes.
And they were taken to IHK upon a referral.
In the alleged third version, told to you by Otai, you told her lordship that after Kagarura told you that everything told to you by Otai was a lie, then say that F4 then told you that he was at Bugorobi Medical Center when A2 was brought to the emergency wing.
Yes, my lord.
That in your statement?
Oh, my lord.
You also told her lordship Otai had stated that he received A1, Patricia, that asked A2 what had happened.
Repeat again.
My lord, would it be clear for the purposes of the witness, other than using it to avoidance of doubt? Think of A1, A2, in most cases, are not familiar with it. If it's okay with you.
Otai, according to you, Mole, Patricia, that then asked them what had happened.
It at the hospital.
This is your version as being told to you by A4, by Otai rather.
My lord, on the second, Otai told us he received Patricia and the mother, emergency site. He asked Patricia what had happened. That is true.
He also told you that the mother had been taken to IHK, where but I had also proceeded with her in an ambulance. Yes?
My Lord, I told us, I and the team, that they could not manage the situation and referred IHK, where he and the ambulance driver are in the same ambulance with A1. That is true.
That is the correct version. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
After being given a referral from Kolobi Medical Center, IHK.
That correct version is what is missing in your statement.
I stated that because what you have asked
No. That version is what is missing in your statement. Yes?
Yes, my Lord.
That is what is missing in your statement. Correct? Diana?
It is a whole version, not just the clip of the version. The third version.
The entire third version is missing from your statement. Yes?
Just a minute. Yes, my Lord.
Yes, what?
That version is not in my statement.
Thank you. And it is the correct version.
As I already told what earlier on the third version of the file. That is the third version with what is missing.
And it is the correct version. Yes. missing.
Earlier that is the correct one.
I can't tell whether it is the correct version because I don't know what transpired. I was not there. I was
No.
just told.
It is your evidence that that was the correct version. Did you say that?
You were telling, you were,
Come on. Did you tell court that that was the correct version?
my lord, I want to understand. Correct version as in what transpired on that day, or correct version as in what I told court? I told court. Yes. But I can't.
My question that was the correct version. Yes?
Of the incident? Of what happened?
Please, you are here to answer.
Yes, I'm here to answer. But
Right, and correctly so.
I need to answer what I am understanding.
Huh?
What happened? Yeah, it is true that Patricia formed Otari at the Gorobi Health Center.
No, that is different now.
Don't interrupt.
I think she has already answered. It is the third version of the time which I already told what the version of what you want answer.
Yes, that is what she. Yes.
No, I was not
I'll
there.
answer my
No, you
answer
answer the question.
I don't know.
She said it's true that Patricia found the time. We need to record that.
According to the version she mentioned.
Now, very well. Did your investigations reveal that Molly was taken to Gorov Medical Center?
My investigation reveals receiving.
Can you answer the question? Was she ever taken to Gorov Medical Center? Yes or no, please?
My lord, I have a confirmation for receiving her.
My lord, that is
Receiving is was received. That means she was.
Yes.
okay.
My investigation reveals that Mrs. Katanga was received.
Gorobi Medical Center.
Did your investigations not reveal that from Bogorov Medical Center, Molly was taken to IHK?
Yes.
Yes. The investigation is also revealed that Molly was actually admitted at IHK. Yes?
Yes, my lord.
Let me take you to the Soko report. Is your evidence that Otai Charles narrated 3 different versions of what had transpired at the sorry. Mr. Olugu, informed this court that you and him proceeded to the scene of crime together, and when you reached there, you found SP Ogwang, Peter, Patricia, Lotai.
I know I was not there.
Right.
Informed court about that.
According to Olugu told this court that when you reached the home, Otai briefed you about the incident. Did I actually do that?
My lord, I want to find out if
No. Listen. Did I brief you about the incident when you arrived in Olugu?
my lord, I want to find out if I am answering to the SOCO report or on the evidence that Ogwang, or I mean Olugu, gave to court.
You listen to my questions and answer, right? When you arrived at the scene, Otai to you and Olugu about what had happened. Is that correct?
My lord, is it according to the SOCO report or the evidence
Please,
that Olugu
Diana.
gave to court?
We have go to the
Need a
SOCO report.
clarification.
No.
What happened?
My lord, I'm simplifying for her. What happened? Yes. The question is, when you arrived at the scene with Olugu, Otai briefed you as to what had happened. He actually told you that Mole and the late Henry Katanga fought in their master bedroom upstairs, that Henry died instantly and Mole was rushed to hospital while she was still alive. You recall that?
Kindly you repeat for me.
When you arrived at the scene of crime, right? Otai briefed you and Olugu that Mole and Henry had a fight in the master bedroom upstairs. Henry died instantly. Mole was rushed to hospital while she was still alive.
My lord,
Didn't Otai tell you that?
that is not true.
Not true.
No, my lord.
Olugu told this court that when you and him arrived at the scene, Otai briefed you that Mole and Henry had fought in their master bedroom. Henry had died instantly. Mole had been rushed to hospital. Did Olugu lie? Say that.
My lord, I did not get such a briefing from your time.
Yeah, so did Olugu lie to say that? The question.
I was not there,
Yes, we are not
Olugu
here when
said.
Olugu was testifying.
but I personally, as Viviana, I did get such a brief from Otai. I
Well,
already gave the three
please.
versions of Otai.
Diana, listen to the question, right? I'm telling you what Olugu told court, right? Olugu told this court when he arrived with you, Otai briefed you what had happened. That there had been a fight between More and Henry. Henry had died instantly. More had been rushed to hospital. That is what Olugu told her lordship. The question is, listen, did he lie to say that?
My lord,
Did he lie, please?
I never got such a brief from Otai.
Can you answer my question, please? No, that is not answering what I'm asking. Yes, I'm asking her about Olugu, my lord, not Otai.
Yes, she said that the time did not tell her exactly. So where does that begin?
That is the question I'm asking her, my lord. I'm not asking her now about Otai. It's on Olugu.
She has said that she did not make such a version. That was she said she did not make that version of the movie.
And would you be surprised to learn that other than that version, Olugu does not mention any other version when he was in fact with you? Throughout that day, second, at the scene of crime. You only mentioned one version. That is the version which you are denying.
My lord, I was not here to know what Olugu told court.
But I told you that Mole had been taken to Gorobi Medical Center by Patricia and that he was bleeding profusely. That is what Otai told you. Correct?
No, my lord.
Otai also told you, did he not, that Mole had an open head injury. There are deep lacerations on the head. That her brain was almost coming out. Told you that, did she not?
No, my lord.
Otai also told you that Mole had fractures on the head, hands, and fingers, and that she could not hold anything. That's correct?
No, my lord.
Uh, Diana, did you come this morning to apply?
No, my lord.
want to take you to page I want to take you to page 4 of your statement. I want you to go to the four lines from the bottom, right? I want you to start reading where the sentence says, Dr. Tai.
Dr. Tai then changed his statement that he was just called, and when Dr. Tai reached, he checked the deceased, and he was already dead, and the wife, More Katanga, was unconscious, and he rushed her to the hospital with a wound on the head, and that both hands were fractured. Then one finger hanging to the skin.
This is what you earlier on denied that Tai told you.
My Lord, he talked of fractured head. In my statement here, there is nothing like a fractured head.
About hands and fingers.
You put fractured head together with broken hands.
Yeah, but did he tell you that anyway?
What he told me about the head is separate.
Did he tell
and
you?
What he told me about the hands was separate.
Did your Tai tell you that More had wounds on the head, fractured fingers and hands, and had been rushed?
My Lord, Otai told me about a wound he classified as a C. He could even illustrate to you that she had something like a C card. There is a medical term he used, but one word I picked from that was a C.
Told you about
A C.
where?
He could even illustrate for you the yes. And then about the hands.
Now, that thing about the C cut on the head in the statement,
I talked of a wound on the head.
we're talking of a C cut, which you have demonstrated.
I said he used a medical term, and the only word I still remember is a C. There is a term he used in medical, which
But he told you that More was unconscious. Did not?
in his second version.
Did he tell you that? Please.
Yes, in his second version, he said that, my Lord.
He also told you that he had been rushed to hospital with a wound on the head. Both hands fractured. Did he not?
My Lord, he told me he took her to the hospital, not she was taken. She found her unconscious. took her to the hospital.
Did he tell you that her both hands had been fractured? Yeah.
Yes, my lord. In his second version.
He also told you that one finger was hanging on the skin, correct?
My lord, he
Did
had
he say that?
said that it had fallen down when I told the
Bibiana,
officers to look
please.
for it.
We are on
Then
your
he
statement.
says
My lord,
it
may
is
the
hanging
witness
to the skin.
We are,
About the finger, that was almost falling off.
At first he said it is off. So I told the officers search for the finger. Then he says, no, 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 it is hanging to the skin.
so is that in the statement?
No, my lord.
During the reconstruction of the scene, Oshai narrated to you only one version of what had happened, correct?
Yes, my lord.
That is that the seized at Fort Mole, their bedroom, seized had died. Mole had severe life-threatening wounds, head, hands fractured, rushed to hospital while unconscious. That is what Otai told you during reconstruction of the scene. Is that correct?
You have mixed
What I've told you
what
correct.
you have mixed part of what he said with what he did not say.
Outside is partially correct. And therefore,
My lord, what is correct is what is not correct is Otai telling me that the deceased fought.
What is?
Let
The court wants.
her answer.
No, no, no,
Will
no,
you
no.
examine?
Counsel
So
should
which
not
one?
interfere with the witness.
No, I'm
Okay,
not interfering, my lord.
Yes.
The court requires what is correct. We are only requiring that she answers what the court requires. My lord, should the court require what is not correct, then
let
she
us
will.
give both versions.
Most of
Mr.
that.
Kabila
Yes,
read out
yes,
something.
Yes.
And we asked her, is it correct? He said it is partially correct.
Yes.
So let her.
The court asks what is.
The correct says what is correct. Tell us what is correct, then tell us what.
I request him to repeat the statement so that
You now like to be very attentive, funny, right? So don't laugh, this is a serious matter.
I am
Somebody
just
is in prison at
requesting
your instance.
that he repeats the statement he made so that I separate.
When you are reconstructing the scene, what I told you, right? That Henry Katanga had a fight with his wife, Molly, their bedroom, correct?
No, my lord.
What I told you that Molly had been seriously injured, life-threatening wounds on the head, both hands fractured. She could not hold anything, and she had been rushed to hospital unconscious.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, can we have exhibit 49 video? As they look for it. During the scene reconstruction, that is the only version what I told you and your team. One which you have accepted as true. The only version we told you.
My lord, during the scene reconstruction, Otai narrated his third version of the story, only the third version.
See, Diana, you are confusing. You will not allow me to confuse this court. I gave you a version which you said was correct, right? Hey.
Said that that is the version that I gave. But when we asked, was it correct? She said it was not there. But she argued that that is the version.
During the scene
Yes,
reconstruction.
but she said that it was the correct version. When she did not.
When she said it, let me check the record.
She did not confirm the truth that she said. That is what they tried.
During the scene reconstruction, that version which you say, what I told you, is the only one version gave you during the scene reconstruction.
My lord, during the scene reconstruction, Otai gave us one version, which is the third version out of the three.
And when he gave you that version, did you confront him with the two alleged versions he had given you?
My lord, when we are dealing with suspects, they have a right on what they feel they want to tell an officer or not. We do not confront them.
Did you try to find out from him why he gave you two other versions before?
Before he gave me the third version, I told him to tell me the truth.
And was that on video?
Oh my Lord, this was during the time of our briefing with them.
Right, now, as the lead investigator in this case, you are well aware that several gadgets, electronic devices were recovered from the accused, as well as from the home and office of the Katanga. You are aware?
Repeat for me, please.
As the leading investigator, several gadgets, the electronic devices were recovered from the accused, the home of Katanga, the office, Henry. Correct?
Yes, my Lord.
But I'm reminded that.
Omukyala Bibiana Kalika Omakago ab'omugezi Henry Katanga essaawa zisaba kayina zanye ekyakala n'ekitebe ky'ekkiini ky'abantu abaire nabo abaire beteise olukooti n'abandi kandi mu kihandiiko ekyakozerwa omukulu akura ebirowo ebikolerwaho emisango yahandikire nagihandikira akulira ekiro kya poliisi eri halugudo lwa Jinja eby'okwezi mwaka omwezi ogw'okubanja ogw'omwaka 2024 omwani we yaba mitandiko gye ekiyakoze nasobola ebyasangire ebiro by'okwezi bisatu omwezi gwa kana 2024 kandi ekitandiko kino kyaze kubanga okukatuukibwa hanyuma y'emyezi esatu omusango guno gumazire kubaho kandi ekitandiko kino akakisumamu yakyetegereza kandi gali bazima nti otaaye akamugambira akamusobola ekiteze emirundi esatu kyonka zoona kitakwatagana buli kimu kiri habwakyo kyonka ebimu tibihandikirwe ebimu atatandike mutandiko wa poliisi ebyo ebihandiko ebikubaza hali utayi okutunga Patricia ngo Patricia akayita na nyina mu motoka bayita hairwaro ya Bukolobi nibwo bagenda hairwaro ebikooto bya IHK aikirize nti omukulu Kagarura yamazire akamugambira nti otaye byakaba mugambire nga babiri bisuba kyonka ekyakumanya nti otaye akatunga
Mole na Patricia n'abatungira akasiika akaisizibwamu abalwaire ababwangu niwo yamugambira nti bayizire bayitibwe bayata kubasobola babalagirira bagende kairwale rikoto uwe otai n'omukozi omu wa poliisi bakabasendekereza mu motoka etwala abalwaire abahikya ali eirwale eryo erya rikoto erya IHK kandi ebiri mu kihandiiko kino nibyo ebyagambiire oti enyumaho baitu takusobola kugamba nti ettayi byamugambire bigo mazima okuseruliza kazooka nti tayi akatunga abantu bano airwalo lya bugolobi yabalagira bagende airwalo erikoto bamuhaire ekitabo ngo olugo akagambira hoteri mu lukalino lw'amateeka amateeka leebyo basangayo abantu abandi nti otayi yabasobola ebyabaire bibaireko nti omugenzi akalwana n'omukazi we omusiikati abo omugenzi yafa aho n'aho omukyala mole bamutwala mu irwalo ali mu meezi batali kubi atakwetegereza ekyagambire mu kitali mazima okuba ebyo bwe tayi atabimugambire kandi kimusembereire we kumanya olugu ekyagambire olutalo luno olw'amateeka tayi akamugambira nti mole bakamutwala airwalo aina najwa muno musaahi mwingi muno kandi aina ebikuta bingi muno kamutwe n'obwongo bwe buli kale kutulukamu kandi nti engalo ze zikaba zitasobola kukwata ekintu kyonna ebyo nebyagambire batali mazima daktari ngotai ayahindura byakabamugambire nyumaho yamugambira nti akatererwa esimu yaija yakebera yasanga nti omugenzi we akabafiirira kandi omukyala mole atakwetegereza yonka n'ahikya bamwirukya bamutwala omwirwalo yaleka nti akabaine kifuuya kati ekikooto hamutwe kandi akarake kamu kakaba kakwatiire kamubiri kagira kamubiri yoleka nti kakaba kakiwekere kakwatiire kamubiri bamwirukya bamutwala omwirwalo ekikooto alina ebikuta nakyo tikiri mu kihandiiko ekiyakozere kandi obagarukireyo okwetegereza ekikale kiwala obutandwa bwabaire otayi kagarukamu yabagambira nti mukyala mole ayo kizibu gw'omwirwalo aine ebikooya ebikooya byamaanyi muno ebikono nayo ekiwekere beto ekyatangire gatali mazima kandi omukukola kuno omugarukamu okwetegereza ekikalo kino otayi akarukamu yabagambira olulimi omulungi ogwasatu yonka atamukaguze luteeka amaanyi asobole kumugambira amazima ng'okigenyera bwokuba abantu abandi bateeberezebwa kuba bakoze emisango baba baheebwa obugabe okubaza ebyo ebibakubuulwa ngu nibyo bakwenda kubaza kyonka obwo kaba amaze okumugambira obwakabiri akagarukamu byamukaguza niko okumugambira ebintu olundi omuliro gwakasatu baitu eno igiri habyoma ebikwata ebisisanya okuba bakaba namugambira omugwiro obwo hali bakaba nibagambirwa ebyokola kandi yasobola nti omumaka omugenzi nomukiroketi akaba nakoramu akazolwayo ebintu ebyuma bingi ebikalimatesi nebindi ebikozesebwa amasanyalaze.
Right. You are aware, Madam Bibiana, that the gadgets and electronic devices which were recovered were submitted for digital forensic examination by the Department of Cybercrime. Yes. The gadgets that were recovered were submitted for digital forensic examination.
Yes, my lord.
And in fact, the request for that examination was made by you. Yes?
Not all.
Not all. Lord, can the witness be availed the exhibit P12? You recognize that document?
Yes, my lord.
What is it?
The report from
Towards the end, there is a letter dated 2nd November 2023. November. You see a letter actually signed by you, dated 2nd November
Yes, my lord.
2023. You addressed it to who?
Director for Forensic Services, Police Headquarters.
Can you read what? Second paragraph of that letter begins, it is alleged.
Is alleged that on the morning of 2nd November, Katanga Henry and his wife Molly Katanga picked quarrel, which resulted into a fight at their matrimonial home on Plot 15, Shwa, 2 Road, Boyana Kawa Division, Kampala District. Also of the fight, Katanga Henry was shot on the head and died instantly.
Now, in that letter, what you put in that paragraph, information which you obtained during your investigations, correct?
Yes, my lord.
In that letter, there is no mention of Mole Katanga working at State House.
Oh, my lord.
In that same letter, there is no mention Mole Katanga having collapsed at work after hearing the bad news of her husband's death.
Oh, my lord.
In that same letter, there is no mention of Otai telling you that when he was at Bugolobi Medical Center, he was called by Patricia, and that when he came, he was taken to the master bedroom by Anyire.
Oh, my lord.
Not there. So the first do The first two alleged versions of Otai are not in this letter, are they?
No, my lord.
I want to suggest to you that what you put in this paragraph is actually what Otai told you.
No, my lord.
Now, can you read what is put in paragraph 5? Copy the court order. Read.
Paragraph 5 of
That same letter where it says a copy of the court. You see it?
copy of the court order is here attached.
Now, this was 2nd November. Do you have court order by that date authorizing you to access, inspect, analyze, and prepare a report in relation to CCTV footages at the premises of the Katanga?
My lord, on the second, used consent from one of the family members, Patricia, to view the footage.
Diana, I'm talking of the letter is saying a copy of the court order is here attached. By that date, did you have a court order?
There are other court orders
Please,
attached here.
Diana, we are on this letter.
My lord, on the second, we were the whole day at the scene. What we used to view the footage was a consent. For second, no.
Why don't you go there straight?
If you put yours.
Yes, it's wasting time. Okay, very well. According to the SOCO, the digital video recorder and CCTV were recovered from the scene on 8th November. Is that correct?
Remember the date, my lord.
Anyway, do you ever get a court order?
My lord, my colleague pw23 was the one handling the court order.
In that report, do you see a court order dated 10th?
Yes, my lord.
Dated
And November 23.
can you also confirm to this court that by this date, 10th November, you had already accessed the CCTV footages on 8th of November? Correct?
At June.
When you view, can you view without accessing?
Accessing may mean something big.
Can you go to the SOCO report? You have it. Exhibit P60. You have it. Can you go to page 13? That is the SOCO report, huh? Yes? Page 13. Are you there?
Yes.
You go to item 35.
Yes, I know.
Can you read to court?
On 8th, 2023, the same joint team registered the scene and arrived at 11:30. The team further re-examined the scene and recovered lantern prints from the glass jar and drinking glass that were found placed on the bed side drawer in the master bedroom.
Go on. Till I tell you to stop.
These prints were marked as AA-1, AA-2, and AB-1, AB-3, respectively. Swabs were also taken from the handle of the glass jar and glass, respectively marked as AA and AB.
Item 36.
The team also recovered a digital video recorder,
Yes.
DVR serial number that recovered from the CCTV room. This DVR was marked as
So you can confirm that not only viewed, but you had actually collected.
with the consent of one of the family members.
So who had written that consent? Family members.
I don't remember the particular person well. I remember there was a consent.
Part of your file, that consent. And you avail it. Please do.
Kwirizanti akatumanya hariho ebyoma bikamagezi ebikozesa amashanyarazi ebyazoire bikaweebwayo ali abagezi abeetegereza ebyoma bino kwongera kubyekebeija kandi kino nikikolebwa okuruga hali okuragirwa kwe wabaire mu buhandiiki kyonka kataho eyo batasabe byona okuba nibyekebeijebwa ekitongole kino ekyekebeija emisango ebikoleibwe nka byoma ebikalimagezi amasimu rundi n'ebintu ebindi bingi kandi ekiro ekihandiiko ekyakozerwe omwezi 11 eby'okwezi 2 omwaka 2023 hariho baruha eyateibweko omukono gwe mu bugufu nehandikira omukulu w'ekitongole kino ekyabekebeije ebyoma bikalimagezi ekusoma ekaba nesoma ebihandi bikola kusoma nti eby'okwezi 2 okwezi 11 omwaka 2023 omugenzi Katanga n'omukazi we Mole bakalwana amaka gaabo mbulya kandi omukulwana kuno omugenzi akarasibwa ha mutwe yafiirawo aho naaho gano gali mahuure agayatungire okuruga hali ababaireho kandi mu mahuure gano China hali yabalizeho omukyala olwokuba nakora amaka makuru agaihanga lino kandi nti obuyahulire nti Nyoro afiire yagwa yakabaho kandi ngo otayi aketebwa Patricia okuruga Herald ya Bugoro bitu byakire yatwalibwa mu kisiika kyabo natwarwayo amanyire ekitekerezibwe kungu tigali mazima baitu yatugambira nti gali mazima niko bamugambiire kandi hariho ekihandiiko kino kiteibweho ebaruha endi ey'amateeka biro by'okwezi 2 bakakozesa okwikirizibwa okuruga omwo hari abantu beeka egyo ahali ali Patricia basobole kurora ebyoma ebikwata ebisisani byabwe bikwata ebisisani mu maka ago baitu bakawatenga ekihandiiko ky'amateeka ekikubahiriza kukola ekyo. Ebintu ebimu bikatungibwa ebyali biri omu byoma ebyo ebiro by'okwezi kandi bino bikaba biri okwezi 8 baitu ekikulu muno nti taliwe akaba nakola mu bihandiiko ebyo by'amateeka ebikubahiriza akaba ali omukozi mugenzi we akwetebwa beteise kandi ekiro 10 okwezi kwa 11 omwaka 2023 bakaba bamaze kwetegereza kurora biki ebiri mu byoma bino. Hariho ebintu bino byo bikaba bikatungwa akaba tarateeka ekihandiiko ekyo kyonka hariho ekihandiiko ekyahandiikirwe okurugwa hari omu abantu b'eka egyo ekituliyo era saaha zino kwetegereza abayo.
Right, let's now turn to another letter, part of that report, again written by you on 22nd November. Oh, sorry. Can I have a look? So what is that document?
My Lord, this is the concept we got from one of the family members.
The consent to inspect.
This was the consent for us to take the DVR for evidential purposes and will be brought back as soon as the analysis is done.
That is a consent to take.
Yes, for analysis.
Question was that a consent to inspect?
The consent to inspect.
Please answer the question. That a consent to inspect?
My Lord, this one is a consent to take the DVR for analysis.
Not a court order.
This is not a court order.
And who is the individual who gave you that consent?
Gandhi Mukuru. Gandhi then MUKULU.
Who is he?
This was the person when we went on the scene on that day was representing the family member. Because each time we went to the scene, family member was required to be present.
In your evidence in chief, did you indicate Patricia had given you a consent? This was 2nd of November.
Yes, my lord.
You have it.
It was a verbal consent, my lord.
Sorry?
It was a verbal consent.
You indicated that in your statement that you had been given verbal consent to take.
Oh, my lord.
Right. Your letter of 22nd November. Part of P12.
My lord.
The Director of Forensic Services.
Yes, my lord.
In that letter, you indicate what your investigations had revealed by the date of writing, correct?
Yes, my lord.
Can you read the second paragraph of that letter?
It's alleged that on the morning of 2nd November 2023, Katanga Henry and his wife, Mole Katanga, picked quarrel, which resulted into a fight at their matrimonial home on plot 52 Road, Boyana Power Division, Kampala District. Because of the fight, Katanga Henry was shot on the head and died instantly.
Can you confirm that in that letter, you make no mention of Mole Katanga working at State House?
No, my lord.
You make no mention of the fact that Mole Katanga collapsed at work after hearing the news of her husband's death.
No, my lord.
There is no mention of the two other versions Otai allegedly told you.
Oh, my lord. These were briefs which we got
Please,
from the other family members who had slept
Diana,
that night.
you are not here to volunteer answers, right? Just answer. Question is put to you. Correct?
Yes, my lord.
So what you put in that second paragraph is actually what Otai told you?
My lord, Otai has never told me such a version. This version is from Amanire. This version is from Nayebale, the ones who slept at home, the ones who told us that there was a fight. They could hear, but did not physically see the fight. Because the door was locked. What we write here, my lord, is the briefs from the people we find at the scene and something that is told by more than two. What we can consider to use as a brief as our investigations continue.
Okay. Right. Can I take you back to Exhibit 60, the Soko report? You have it. Please go to page 1. It is your evidence that you read this report, correct?
Pardon?
You read that report.
Yes.
Can you read the first paragraph of that report?
On the 2nd November at 10 a.m., Detective S.P. Apongo Kupiana, the OCCID Jinja Road Police Division, informed me of an incident in Buya. The OCCID further instructed me to accompany her, proceed and process the scene.
Paragraph 3.
Immediately proceeded and arrived at the scene located at plot pw23, Road, Buya Nakawa, Division in Kampala District. This was at 10 a.m.
Now, according to this report, you went with Olugu to the scene of crime together,
Yes, my lord.
and you reached there together. Yes?
Yes, my lord.
Paragraph 3, or rather item 3.
Upon arrival, informed ASP Ogwang Peter, the OC in charge of Bugololi Police Station, with his team, Miss Kakwanzi Patricia, one of the daughters of the deceased, and Mr. Otai Charles, the nursing officer of Bugololi Medical Center. Mr. Otai briefed us about the incident.
Right. Olugu is saying here that Otai briefed you and that team of the incident, according to what Otai said. Yes?
There are other events.
Please, we are talking
before
about this.
briefing.
Bibiana, according to this,
Yes.
Otai briefed your team about the incident.
Yes, my lord.
Read item 4, B, background, item 4.
According to Dr. Ty Charles, the couple identified as Molly Henry and Miss Molly Katanga fought in their master bedroom upstairs. One Katanga Henry died instantly, and Molly rushed to the hospital while still alive.
So Otai gave you that brief. together with Olugu and these other officers, correct?
My Lord, I said there were other events.
Please,
Personally, as Viviana,
Viviana,
I did not hear this
listen,
from Otai.
listen. Olugu is saying
Yes,
you were with him. Yes? That is what he's saying. You were with him, the other officers, and Otai gave you that brief.
my Lord, I have the three versions of Otai. We were a team of not only me, but other officers. Otai may have told them, but I may have been doing something else, but I have not had this version personally from Otai. But I have the other three versions, which I already gave to court. Because Otai had already told us he was not present on the day
Now.
when those people fought. He
Now,
was just called, and the other version, he was found at Bugoloji.
What you just read in item 4.
Yes. My Lord, I personally have not had this.
but did Olugu lie when he says Otai gave you a brief?
My Lord,
And my Lord, do not also see that in paragraph 4.
Answer your question.
Because we don't see
Are you-
where.
I see a weakness, my lord. My lord, just the report. Because my lord, the danger is my colleague is going to start volunteering. I think let's leave factual issues for the witness.
Oh,
That section, read 4 again.
maybe, my Lord, it is
for is
better.
according to Dr. Otai.
Wait.
No, my Lord, can she read? Yeah, can she read?
Because the question is based on
On,
item.
yeah.
Let her read item.
And it's insinuating that Olugu was with her in paragraph.
According to Dr. Otai Charles, the couple identified as Mole Katanga and identified as Mr. Henry, Mr. Katanga Henry, and Miss Mole Katanga fought in their master bedroom upstairs. One Katanga Henry died instantly, and Mole Katanga rushed to the hospital while still alive.
So where is Viviana? That Otai is saying that they were together. Yes.
Please, you want to take over my role? You want to get instructions? Hey, I'm not tired. Let me give the question a little background. I want you to go back to item number 3 so that you read 4 together with whether you answer the question with the 3 in mind. Mhm.
3.
Yes,
Upon arrival,
yes,
there is word I, and
Yes.
then we
yes.
found ASP of 1 Peter, the officer in charge of Gorobi Police Station, with his team. Miss Kakwanza Patricia, one of the daughters to the deceased, and Mr. Otai Charles, the nursing officer, Gorobi Medical Center. Mr. Otai briefed us about the incident.
Right. Olugu, with whom you arrived together at the scene, say Mr. Otai briefed your team about the incident. Correct?
My Lord, my
Is that
first
correct?
brief was from Okwan Peter. But since we are all doing the different
Please.
jobs, people get their different briefs. My Lord, Otai has never told me this version.
The response is that I did not personally hear this version
Yes, yes, my lord.
You're actually saying Otai did not brief.
It's personal. Go to get this one.
Okay. Okay. Now, it says, according to Dr. Charles Otai, the couple identified as Katanga Henry and Molly Katanga fought in their master bedroom upstairs. When Katanga Henry died instantly, and Molly Katanga rushed to hospital while still alive. Right?
Yes,
Olugu is saying that Otai gave you this brief.
my lord.
Now, did he lie?
This is Oluko's report.
Yes.
Not my report.
True. I'm not saying it is yours.
He may have talked to Otai.
The question is Olugu lying to say Otai briefed you?
Don't know.
Now, in your letter of 22nd November to the Director of Forensic Services and the letter of 2nd November, the same director, then to that the version which you give to him.
This version I get from Amarire
Please listen. Then
and
to this,
Nayebare.
listen, right?
Yes,
This version here given by Mr. Olugu, right?
yes.
Then to that the version which is in your letter of 22nd November and 2nd November, the Director of Forensic Services.
Let me check.
Please do. Go to the letter of 2nd November. Yes? Paragraph 2.
My lord, on the letter of 2nd, there is picked a quarrel which resulted into a fight. And then on the background, fought in their master bedroom upstairs.
In the one of 22nd,
The one of 22nd has picked a quarrel which resulted into a fight at their matrimonial home. The background has fought in their master bedroom upstairs.
right. Then it's basically what is item 4 of the circle.
There is picked a quarrel, then there is fought.
They fight. There a fight in all the three.
Yes, there is the word fight.
And Henry was shot. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
And died.
Yes, my lord.
Mole was rushed to hospital.
In the background, it has one Henry Katanga died instantly. And then on the letter, In the course of the fight, Katanga Henry was shot on the head and died instantly.
Not any different materially from the paragraph 4, rather item 4 in the SOCO report. Is it?
On the background, paragraph,
Item 4 in the SOCO report.
in the background, the mode of Katanga's death is not specified as per the letter.
Okay, all right. Let's go on. Now, you told her lordship when Bob Kagaru arrived at the scene, and had interacted with Otai, Patricia, that Kagarura told you that what you had been told by Otai was a lie, because that that is Kagarura, had overheard Patricia and Otai conspire to maintain an agreed version of facts, since the police was asking a lot of questions. Say that?
You have added the word interact.
Okay. But basically you said it.
Minus the word interact.
Okay. In your self-recorded statement, there is no mention of such a thing.
Yes, my lord.
There is also no mention whatsoever of a conspiracy between Patricia and Otai, purportedly to maintain an agreed version of facts. Yeah?
Oh, my lord.
In fact, in that statement of yours, there is no mention of any conspiracy amongst any of the accused persons to do anything. Is it there?
Oh, my lord.
The accused are not charged with anything to do with the conspiracy. Are they?
I can go through the charge sheet again.
Lord, can be availed the copy of the indictment.
don't intend to disrupt. This angle was my lord. Under what circumstances? More than one person be judged on the same indictment. We envision of no circumstances under the sun where more than one person can judge for the same count if they have not conspired. I don't know where that is taking.
Give an answer.
It's possible.
Under what circumstances?
Many possible.
You don't need to debate. You need to debate the system.
Yes, that's the legal question.
The account of conspiracy.
Oh my God.
Maybe in your when you are sending the file to DPP, did you ever indicate these people had inspired from your investigations to now? As a senior investigator, if one intends to commit an offense, right, and puts in motion, right, anything, purposes of executing his or her intention, he or she had intended to do, and she be charged for attempting to commit an offense?
My Lord, during investigation, it's difficult to investigate someone's emotions because they are a natural thing.
Okay, let me put it general. Have you heard of instances where somebody is charged for attempting to commit an offense? Yes? Have you heard of incidents where somebody is charged for attempting to commit an offense?
The charge is there in the penal code.
For example, somebody can be charged for attempting to escape from prison, correct? Yes?
An attempt to commit a felony, if I can be allowed to give an example.
No, answer.
The question is,
Someone be charged with
Yes or no?
I don't know.
You're a very senior investigator and you don't know that, Diana?
Our charges are guided by DPP.
Yes. That extremely senior. Okay. All right. It is your evidence in this before this court that you had intel, that your intel told you that Mole planned to escape from hospital and that a ladder had been placed next to her window. Did you say that?
Yes, my lord.
First of all, can you confirm that that aspect is not anywhere in your statement?
That is true, my lord.
When you are forwarding the file to DPP, did you recommend that she be also charged for attempting to escape from hospital?
No, my lord.
You have many statements from officers who were with you in the investigation of this case, correct?
Yes, my lord.
From those many officers, there is not a single one who states Mole was planning to escape from hospital.
Yes, my lord.
This alleged ladder, which had been put next to the room where Mole was, not an exhibit in this case, is it?
Oh, my lord.
It was outside the room, was it?
Yes, my lord.
You never took a photo of this ladder from outside the hospital, did you?
No, my lord.
So I want to suggest to you that that allegation of an attempt or plan is actually your own concoction.
That is not true, my lord. And
Sorry?
that is not true, my lord. And intelligence information is for strengthening of security and being alert, and also creative further actions.
thought maybe I would be ready now translation.
harimo ebyakaba azoire mu kuseruliriza bakoze okubika ebyo bali akolire aliwo kino harimo kigambibwa nti eby'okwezi bibiri omwezi gw'ekumi na kumu omwaka 2023 omugenzi n'omukyala we bakatunga okungana mu maka gaabwe okuwera bakungana mukungana kuno amalirira omunyoro Henry Katanga afiire aho naaho baitu kino kiri kihandikirwe hansono mu bihandiko nokindi kigambibwa nti mukyala mwali akanakoora amakuru agaihanga lino obwekulembezi nakyo byahulire nti omunyoro we afiire yakaba nakyo bamukyamukyala mu irwaro nakyo kikirumu kyonka nti bino byona bikaba byabagambirwe ali okulugala abantu abakaba baraira mu makago ekyo baire gano amakuure tigo bakatwara ekitongole ekikwekebeja ekikabuliriza habwokuba bikaba ebintu bikaba bibazirirwe abantu abakira hayomu kandi ebyo by'okwezi bibiri okwezi gw'ekumi na kumu omuseruliriza akong akafuna amahuure nti hakabaho okurasibwa mu kicwekeke ekyanguya yagendayo saaha kabankaina n'abantu abandi hali yasangire omukuru akuura ekitongole kya poliisi kya bugoloobi omunyoro Wang yasangaho n'omukyalo omu Kakwanza Patricia bali akicweka ekyo n'abantu abandi tai yabagambira ebikugufu byabaireho ekyo nti abakulu ati abasoberwa bano omunyoro Katanga Henry n'omukyala Mole Katanga bakungaineke omusika kyabo omunyoro Henry yafa aho naaho omukyala Mole bamwita bamutwala omwirwaro bino byona biri bamibwa nti bikaba kutambibwa tai kyonka biri omukiwandiiko ekya omunyoro olugu yakozere bino biri bintu nibyo bimu omu bintu bya tai yabagambire kandi nibyo bimwe byahandikire mu baruha yahaire omukurakuura ekitongole ekibeje ebimwe bikalimagezi byona bibaza akintu nikyo kimu baitu mu bigambo ebikwakanayokana muka byona bikubaza hali okulwana bikubaza hali kufa kandi bikubazaho okutwalwa mu irwaro omukyalo ono Mole kyonka ekimu ekikuuleka omulingo gwenyini ogw'omugenzi Nyerobobu okuyaikira mu kicweka kino kigambibwa nti abazamu omukyala na Patricia yabazamu na Otai bamugambira byabayirewo omutegeeza kwe byamaze okukwata nabo yayitegereza nti bakola ne babiiha nicyo kintu ekyagambiire omukyala akonga amugambira nti bakumugambira bamubiiha bwekuba abakulirire nibayikiraniza okubaho nebintu ebagambira poliisi ebikwatagana okuba okukaguza ebikaguzo bingi kandi wetegereza abantu mu kyandiiko ekya mukyala kongo yakozere kuno okuyikiraniza takubazaho takupandikeho okutegeeza okwabaire hali otayi na patricia wakubaire omuntu weena ali hali abanyegerwa mubakakiraniza abapoliisi babaze ebintu ebikwatagana kandi omusango gwona ogubateirweho okuyikiraniza okubaza ebikwatagana isi okuba nebakaguza gambire nti tikyanguhire okwetegereza ebitekerezo by'omuntu kyonka haliho okusobola okuteekaho omusango ogw'okuteekereza kukola n'okugezaho kukola omusango kandi nti ekiteekerezo ekyatungira bwa radara liri hairwaro liri hadirisa ekisiika ekyomukyala malaka barumu tebereza nti akaba nayagonga kutoroka ekyo nakyo kihandiikirwe hali ekihandiiko ekyakozere kandi kuno guli musango hali emisango eri hali omukyala mole so mukuteekerezebwa ngo kandi haliwo abantu bona baikaire nakola nabo hamusango guno musayo ondi weena aina ekitegerezo nk'ekyo kandi kusayo ondi weena akukibazaho ndikuwo akabaho okugezaho okutoroka kandi nkyono nti ebisani bidalalire bitateerwe kandi bidalalire nti hali ebiri mu lukalo luno lw'amateeka bikumanyisa nti akusobola kuba nawe abaitu we mukwetegereza kwe yatugambire nti ng'amazima kaba nikisoboka omukyala kanasobola kutoroka okuruga hairwaro okuzikira nkwali omukozi ekitongole kino ekya poliisi obwongo bwawe omukozi wa poliisi binakwekala nikukola
So can you have the weapon? Sorry? Lord, I'm always happy. Much obliged, my Lord. Don't need the magazine. No. Correct?
These are small, eh?
Small.
Let me use that.
This is another one. Just put it here where the where that stuff is. Put it there. I want you to hold that with your left hand. Like this.
Up like
Hold it up. Yeah. And put your firing finger on the trigger. That way you can fire. You pull the trigger, you turn. You now use your right hand. And you demonstrate the same. Thank you. You can hold that gun and shoot with either hand. Yes?
this is faster.
And you can. You are left or right handed?
Right.
Right. From your demonstration, you can hold it and shoot with either hand, correct?
Depending on its position.
The question is, you can shoot with either hand.
Depending on the position. Yes.
Which position now?
Like the one held.
You can shoot
Yes.
right, with your left.
You hold it like this, you do. Depending on
If we are to take, for example, the position of the wound we are talking about.
I'm not asking about any
But
wound.
if it is at,
that's what the demonstration.
yes,
I
fired,
shoot from any hand.
fired,
Any hand left to right.
yes.
That is if you are trained to use it, correct? Diana, please. If you are trained to use that gun, you can shoot with either hand.
My Lord, I don't know.
Fine.
Because personally, I have always used the hand I am trained with, so I have never tried to use the hand I am not trained with.
You are trained with the right hand.
Yes, my Lord.
Just demonstrate the hand.
I've never shot. Remember this.
So if there was a bullet there, it would have come out.
It can come out. At that position, I demonstrate.
Now,
So a person can call and shoot with either one at the position.
Yes, my lord.
Once hold the lid and face the missing.
Up.
Are you saying that this is only position one can?
As I have said, I have never tried to shoot using, and I was not trained on. This is my first.
Yes. So if you hold it, places like this, you would shoot. You not?
You try.
Right. Give it to her. Right. With your left hand, eh? Hold it. Let the muzzle face down and pull the trigger. But we need to see, maybe you come down here. Yes. Again. Up, up, up. Yes. 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 Sideways. Sideways. Yes.
From the head here.
Not to the back. Yes. And to the back.
No, we're not
Not,
looking at your back.
not on your back. Backwards. Yes. Yes. Okay.
So, my lord, we request that court notes all of the angles that council has traversed, because this case is very particular, but there's a reason council is choosing those angles and not other angles. So we just pray that the record notes the angles.
You will examine.
No, I will re-examine, but it is important that the angles preferred by Mr. Kavega are noted by court. Because we don't just want to say the witness tried several
Can you
angles.
come and try it on the council here? Yes. Please. Diana.
Try on you.
Right. Diana. It is your evidence that the bullet that killed late Henry Katanga was never recovered. You say that?
Yes, my lord.
It is also your evidence that you could not believe that a retired colonel of the UPDF could fire a gun and have another live ammunition come out during suicide. Yes?
Say a trained person, not a lieutenant.
Said Lieutenant Colonel.
The one was a trained person.
Lord, are you checking that? Could not believe a retired lieutenant colonel of the UPDF could fire a gun and have another live ammunition come out during suicide. That's what he told this court. He also continued and said that according to you, a live round of ammunition must have popped out during cocking. Yes?
Yes.
Lord, she has confirmed.
Not the second one, not the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. Eight. Eight. What is wrong? Yes.
when you had said whatever is here, so will be expanded. That's not the law.
So I could not believe someone could put themselves on one. I could also not believe that I was not trying to find really suicide. The truth was it report came the ground.
I think we are spot on, my lord. Did you say that?
Yes, my lord.
I want to suggest to you, Viviana, that the evidence of yours is graceful back of lies.
Can't hear you.
Evidence, that piece of evidence, and whatever you have told our Lordship this morning, the disgraceful pack of lies.
That is not true, my lord.
Henry Katanga was a licensed owner of a firearm. Yes?
Yes.
He was also licensed to have munitions. Yes?
Yes.
And you tendered various documents in proof of that. Yes? You have no evidence before this court that Mole Katanga was licensed to possess a firearm.
Yes, my lord.
You have no evidence before this court to show that Mole Katanga was licensed to fire ammunition.
I did make a follow-up.
I'm saying you have no evidence before this court to show that Mole Katanga was licensed to have firearm ammunition.
Yes, my lord.
And you have no evidence that Mrs. Mole Katanga ever acquired firearm.
I did make a follow-up.
You have evidence that she was licensed to possess firearm.
No, my lord.
You have no evidence for this court that Mrs. Mole Katanga ever acquired any ammunition. Do you?
Before I court, no.
you have no evidence Mole Katanga has ever trained the use of firearms. Do you? But can we have the exhibit 38? So box. Told her lordship okay.
Kikira hari ebicweka ebigezeseibwa kurasa prozere nti ebicweka byona omuntu akusobola kurasako ebituruka abeereho okutunuuza haiguru omunywa gw'emundu n'okutunuuza hansi n'embaju byona amasasi gakusobola kuba nigaturuka baitu amanyirwe nkawe omukyalako nti omuntu asobola kurasa na emikono yona ebiri lundi obumoso lundi ogw'obulyo kandi nkawe akagezooga okurasisa omukono ogwo batamutendekere kuba nti we ali mukozesa omukono ogw'obulyo. Kandi tukumanya nti ekisasi ekyayisire omugenzi Katanga kikazoolwaga kandi kyateekerezebwa lundi kikwikirizibwa kandi kikwikirizibwa nti omuntu omunyamahanga we atendekerwe akaba nasobola kwerasa akeita kandi akagaruka akabaho n'esasi erindi eritakozeseibwe okukoita kuno. Kimanyisa nti esasi eryasigaire yagwire hansi kakozere abamanyisa nti katuruka hanyuma omuntu kuba nti omuntu akekala namigamiga emundu ekiteeberezebwa nti obutulo bwakaiso buno gali mazima baitu nkawe omuntu gambire nti ago niga mazima agamanyire. Omunyoro Henry Katanga akaba ali muntu ayikirizibwe akaiwa obusobozi kuba ekyokulwanyisa kino kandi kuba n'amasasi gakyo kandi tandiko byona bikatoolekerwa mu leka luno lw'amateeka enyumaho kandi we omukyala Mole musayitandiko kyona ekikoleka nti akaba akirizibwe kuba ekyokulwanyisa kyona olundi okuba n'amasasi olundi ekikoleka nti akatendekebwa kukozesa ekyokulwanyisa kyona omukoti muno ebyo bihandiko byona tibireeterwe kandi tukabiboine ekimanyisa nti tubiine nikoleka nti ali mu mazima mu bintu bino byona okuba tukyandiko ekikoleka nti akabaina ekyokulwanyisa kyona ekimuhanikirweho olundi akabaina obusobozi okutunga amasasi olundi banaakwata ebyokulwanyisa byonna.
You told court that box with 17 rounds of ammunition was allegedly found in the room where Manyire told you that Mole was found injured. You recall that?
Yes, my lord.
Sorry?
Yes, my lord.
As the lead investigator, you are aware that box was not submitted for DNA examination. You are aware?
Yes, my lord.
None of the 17 rounds of ammunition found there were ever submitted to DNA examination, correct?
I can't recall if they were submitted for the examination.
You can confirm that no fingerprints were lifted from that box. Yes?
Yes, my lord.
You can also confirm that no fingerprints were lifted from the 17 rounds found in that box. Correct?
I can't remember that one.
Would you be surprised to learn that the evidence before this court is that Henry Katanga actually had 30 rounds of ammunition prior to his death?
That is not true, my lord.
We have firearms registry for civilian firearms holders in this country. Are you aware?
Not true, my lord.
You are aware, are you not, that the Central Registry of Firearms, headed by Commissioner of Police, Private Security and Firearms? Are you aware?
I'm aware.
You are aware, you note that at the Central Firearms Registry for private security firearms, there are records of civilian holders of firearms and ammunition.
Yes, my lord.
That pistol box was recovered on the 2nd of November 23. Yes?
Yes, my lord.
Lord, can we have exhibit 107A?
Ikekindi hari mulera sangirwe oba amazire kunde buta nabyo. Lwakyo kino taheebweyo hari abetegereza obuhangwa bw'omuntu kandi tumanyisa nti busaho engalo ezasangirwe hari ekikwatiro kino kandi n'amasasi nago gateeberezebwa kuba gatahairwe emikonti nako engalo ezitaroho zimanyirwe n'obuha yonka mukyala Akong takumanya kurungi rundi takwijuka amasasi gano ogaraba gahairweyo rundi ogaraba gatahairweyo. Olugalo luno lw'amateeka lulina okwetegereza nti omunyoro Henry Katanga akaba ayina amasasi 30 atakafiire. Kino yakanizibwe omuno gwa kaiso obinasanzira gavumenti gali mazima kandi ngo kimanyirwe nti tulina ekitebe ekihandiika abantu boona abakwikirizibwa kuba ebyokulwanisa kandi ekitebe kino kirina amakulu ebyona ebikuwatana ali buli muntu weena ayina ekyokulwanisa kandi n'amasasi agabagamu hayiwe ebintu ebimu akumanya kurungi kandi hatukanyire nti ekikwate kino bakakizoolerwa ebyokwezi bikaba 2/11 omwaka 2023.
What is that document before you?
This is a letter to the Inspector General of Police, Police Headquarters Attention Commissioner Private Firearms.
Written by you.
Yes, my lord.
When?
On the 4th of November 2023.
By that date, 4th of November, 2023, you had already recovered this box, 17 rounds of ammunition.
Yes, my lord.
I want to suggest to you, when you wrote that letter, the Commissioner of Private Firearms, you deliberately did not ask him how many rounds of ammunition Henry Katanga held.
That is on the last part where there is any other relevant information.
So by that, and we say you are asking him tell you how many rounds of ammunition he had.
Any information that was concerning that report and his own.
You are aware, Diana, you note that the gun, all the ammunitions recovered from the scene were submitted for forensic examination by the Department of Ballistics. Are you aware?
The one found at the seat of the crime and submitted.
Now after the gun, after the gun
Submitted.
so the box was not submitted.
My lord, the person who was in charge of recovery and submitting exhibit will have to have a stop.
Was the box submitted to the ballistics lab?
Can't remember, my lord.
After the ammunition, the gun, and we examined, we received a report from the Forensic Services Directorate. Did you?
Yes, my lord.
You read through it.
Not all.
That was addressed to you.
Yes, my lord.
I wrote exhibit P31. Can you go to page 1? Of the report, yes. I want you to go through okay, first of all, the report indicates exhibits that were submitted to it for examination. Right. Now, I want us to count the number of ammunition that were submitted, right? Roman 2, how many rounds are listed?
10 rounds recovered from exhibit 4 at the correction.
Exhibit 4 is the gun, yes?
Huh?
Exhibit 4 is the gun.
Yes.
Roman 3,
One suspected live ammunition.
So those are now 11.
Yes.
Roman 4,
A black pistol box containing 17 pistol live ammunition.
so those are how many now? 28?
Yes.
How many?
28.
28. Item 5, Roman 5,
One suspected live ammunition.
those are how many?
29.
9. These are the live recovered ammunition, correct? According to this record.
Yes.
And when you go to page 4, paragraph E, F, and G. Right? Paragraph E, F, these ammunitions were 9 by 19 millimeters.
Yes, my lord.
Those are the ammunition for this gun, correct? Diana,
Yes.
this pistol, these rounds which talking about are the ones used in this pistol which you were holding.
My Lord,
9 by 19 millimeters.
My Lord, I don't know what that 9 by 19 has been. This report, I can't explain that.
That is the size of the munitions which go in that gun. Okay, look at paragraph page 3, findings 4B. Finding 4, paragraph 4B. Can you read it?
Oh,
Yes. Exhibit 4.
Exhibit 4 was
4 is the gun, the pistol.
copied.
4, exhibit 4 is the pistol. Correct?
Should I read or I answer?
First answer. Exhibit 4, this pistol in court.
Yes, my Lord.
Now read.
Exhibit 4 was found to be a 9 millimeter cover CZ 99 semi-automatic pistol bearing serial number 16222 and brand mark Uganda IND 16222
Okay. Stop there. Now, can you go to conclusion number 5? A.
Pistol Exhibit 4 is a firearm in good working condition and capable of discharging live rounds of ammunition of caliber 9 times 19 millimeters.
Right. So, the expert was confirming that these ammunitions, the 29, capable of being fired by this gun. Correct?
I object to that question, my lord. At that level, then, counsel is requiring this witness to confirm to court what the expert was meaning, and that would be yes.
The report.
Even has a discussion of the report she never moved. Expert
It's
was
written to
here
her.
and then
It's
the
rest-
question to
It is to her.
So we object, my lord.
What does 5
Okay.
ammunition are we talking about?
Did the expert tell you the caliber of the ammunitions sent for examination?
My lord, I don't talk to the experts.
He wrote a report. It is addressed to you. The report is addressed to you.
Findings, conclusion.
This report was addressed to you, was it not?
Yes,
And you told our lordship you were trained in the use of small firearms, were you not?
I am trained.
Fine. You know what a 9 by 19 millimeter caliber ammunition is, don't you?
No, my lord.
Don't.
No, my lord.
You don't know the type of ammunition, what the caliber this gun exhibited uses?
My lord, I
Do
am.
you know?
No, my lord. That's why we submit it to the experts. Give us.
Right?
Yeah, but the ammunition you submitted, which you picked from the seat of crime, 9 by 19 millimeters, correct? According to the report.
My lord, that is the reason why we submit.
Answer the
this
question, please.
to the experts.
According to the report.
Yes, my lord.
Don't talk for her. Yes, you can read. I'm not asking that to explain.
The
I'm asking
report
that to
is
read.
saying pistol exhibit 4 is a firearm in good working condition and capable of discharging live rounds of ammunition of caliber 9 times 19.
My lord, I want her to confirm that. From
Can she confirm?
what is stated in the report.
That wasn't here.
That is what I'm asking. He was here talking about injuries on the head as an expert.
And wounds.
And wounds.
I think it as far as we are confining ourselves to what was in the report without requiring her to confirm or to analyze the result. As far as we are confining ourselves to what is in the report.
Okay. Let me simplify for you. The ammunition you picked from the scene, right? What the expert confirms to be 9 by 19 millimeters for use in that pistol, which you also recovered.
My lord, I'm not an expert in it.
Can we record
I'm
that?
examining
Can we record consistent sessions? That's
But
what we need.
the question was, you want her to confirm whether the ammunition bought from the scene was 9 by 19 millimeter caliber.
Yes.
She's not an expert.
Okay, fine.
Because I already said I do not know what 9 by 19 millimeter is.
Okay, right. Okay, very well. Okay. As a lead investigator, you are aware that one deformed projectile and one cartridge casing were recovered at the scene.
Yes, my lord.
And this ballistics expert finds that that deformed projectile, which he labeled as 5-1, is a 9 millimeter, according to his report.
My lord, I'm not the one who examined that.
Okay. In fact, again at page 3, he also concludes that the cartridge casing was of 9 times 19 millimeters. One you picked from
My
the-
lord, I'm not the one who examined it.
Yeah. Right. Now, so I want to suggest to you that all the 30 rounds ammunition that the deceased had were fully accounted for.
That is not true, my lord. We don't have any document which has shown us that the deceased owned 30 rounds, but rather 15 rounds.
And it is therefore a lie for you to state that the bullet that killed the late Henry was never recovered. That is
not
a
true,
big
my
lie. And I also want to suggest to you that that deformed projectile, the one which killed the deceased, also went through the mosquito net, hitting the ceiling.
That is not true, my lord.
So I think that projectile, rather the deformed, yes, projectile, exhibit 41.
Indicated where ya polisi arolera eby'okulwanyisa abantu ababikiro by'okwezibinaku kandi bikano kwateekaberemu gana amasasi 17 aba izoirwaira Barumendo takuoleka zikoleka nti akasaba akabantu akasaba akigendereire bamugambire enamba bamugambire amasasi gakaba ayingaabo mugenzi akaba geziibwe akaba okuba nako baitu atugambire nti kikaba kiri kigambibwa nti amahule goona agali agakwata kandi ebyokulwanyisa byona ebyasangirwe kiterekera omusango guno byona bikakolebwayo hali abategereza ebyokulwanyisa kandi nakujuka obulungi ariko tugakorwa bano abekebejja ebyokulwanyisa ebyokukwatuka kandi byamuheerezebwa yasomamu batekyasomere nakukimalayo kandi omutandiko muno bakoleka nti ekizibiti nambalina ekikya emundu yakozesebwe kaheebwayo kwetegerezebwa yasangibwa nti yazolebwa nti akabamu amasasi 4 abaho esasi limu akabaho amasasi gandi kitoleka nti akabamu gandi 10 abaho akakwato kamu akekolesa kino akalina amasasi 17 erindi lyalyo kaba limu kandi okusigirira atandiko kino kikoleka nti amasasi gonna gakaba gali 29 kalupapula nambaina koleka nti amasasi gano obukoto bwago n'obugazi nibwo eka 9 obundi 19 ekitegeeza okulonda bukwatugambire tali mukugu mu bintu bya amasasi kandi lwolupapula lwakasatu koleka nti ekizibiti kino nambaina niyo emundu nti kino kyokulwanyisa ekiri mu nkola ennungi eterekereire kandi kiri obusobozi obukulasa amasasi agakuŋŋaanagana mikoobo 919 kandi temanyire buli kyokulwanyisa kikozesa amasasi gakuŋŋaanagata lundi agakuŋŋaana nkaha kandi takusobola kugiraniza nakyo ntiko kiri ekigambibwa nti akabaho ekisontogoro kandi hakabaho n'akakwato kamu ak'emundu enu akazoirwe akiikala ekyo bano abayetegereize ebyokulwanyisa bino bakolekeza obukoto bwabyo n'obugazi bwabyo baitu nabyo bakusobola kugiraniza nabyo tali mukugu mu bintu ebyo kandi taliyo yayetegereize ebintu bino olwajju olutungalirizo lw'abanyegerwa gambire nti amasasi gona hamu gakaba 30 kandi gona gamanyirwe hali gali yonka omutala akong we atugambire tigali mazima nti amasasi gakuba kibana ekitandiko kyona ekikoleka nti omugenzi akaheebwa amasasi 30 okwiyako amasasi 15 bo nigo bakumanya gali mu muhandiiko kandi gamazimako esasi lyamuteire kazoorwe kandi lwolwajjo lutugambire nti esasi ekyo ekisontogole kyasangirwe kisisikaire nicyo kemo ekyalabiremu kyalaba mu katimba k'emibu kyaterana haiguru haibaati haiguru haibaati.
My Lord, we realize that this is the fourth clear day when witnesses are. Does Mr. Kabega have an idea of how, because we also, just for our planning, to see whether we can be able to re-examine. Because also, my Lord, we intend to inform court that next week we are. So, is he in position to guide us how far his process is likely to go?
My Lord, course the whole of this afternoon, and tomorrow, maybe about halfway, then I'll make the application so that we go with her. The scene. Then from there, my Lord, after we come back and my Lord, I know that you made an order for the blood splatter to come take us there. Anyway, okay. But I will make the application tomorrow when at the appropriate time, my Lord.
My Lord, maybe just another housekeeping matter, that blood pattern, since the court will be examining him, the court be available a copy of the report also that the court can leave him.
First of all, my Lord, our colleagues are jumping. This is still a prosecution's case. They have no idea who we intend to call and at what stage. I don't know at what stage even court makes the opinion that somebody should be called as a court witness. Supposing
Anytime.
Yeah, at any time. So, my Lord, can they hold their peace until we close? Yes, yes, until we close our case. Supposing we are calling him as our witness, that way we disclose.
Been removed from you.
So, and those are the errors that we want to avoid by us doing things that are supposed to be done at a certain stage prematurely. Because, my Lord, we disclose all of these witnesses. It is up to us to know until we have failed for somebody. The defense cannot be.
You're not yet on an appeal court. Court already made the decision.
My Lord, those are the things we were trying to be very alert that the defense was rushing this court into making decisions prematurely.
No. Of course.
But we shall decide, my Lord. He is our witness. If we don't call him, then he will so come as a court witness.
My Lord, if the prosecution calls this, there will be no need for it.
Yeah, that's what exactly.
If they don't, the court will be a court executive. So we know when. Yes.
So now they realize that they were making prayers way ahead of prematurely.
No.
Because issues of through a wrong witness. Through a wrong witness, clear.
You the addressee. You the person was written to.
Yes. That was the basis of our
we agree that this witness is generally wrong, but it was addressed to her.
Now we're
Only for that.
anyhow. So my lord, practically, my lord, we are settled that under all no circumstances shall we. So that is the idea that we wanted to work through. So it's okay, my lord.
Yes.
Coming back at 2:30, just be here. Shall be getting all the information from the heavy media as you've been following. Thank you for following up. Subscribe first before you go. We're going for lunch, coming back at 2:30 exactly. Probably subscribe to the channel for more information. We shall be catching up at exactly 2:30. Subscribe.